NCW-UK Pro is coming at you with the superstars of National Championship Wrestling UK. On the show, Jez Wild collides with the mysterious Ryu Kentera. The action spills outside the ring when Matt Mensa takes on Mad Dog Max. Union Jackson, Dave Steele is in action against Sebastian P. Sterling. And we're going to see Hard Love. This and more coming your way next on NCW-UK Pro. Alan Charles here with you in Felixstowe. NCW-UK Pro is coming at you. And you can see Union Jackson, Dave Steele, on his way to the ring. He's got a big return match now against Sebastian P. Sterling. And while he makes his way to the ring, let's go back to Maidstone and show you highlights of what happened the last time these two big NCW-UK stars hooked up. Out of steam there by Jackson, knocks Sterling down again. Sterling bails. And Jackson, big cross bodies going down for the two, and he almost got him. And it's all Jackson now with a body slam. And Sterling goes to the knee. He had words with the referee, and the referee's ringing the bell. I don't think Jackson quit. I don't think Jackson quit. And the referee's straight out of there. Jackson has been screwed. Sterling paid the ref. A tainted victory there for Sterling, but the two would collide again in Dartford. Here's what happened. And Jackson may well have him here as he knocks down Sterling with a big clothesline, and again, and scoops him up for the big slam. Jackson with the elbow drop is all over Sterling. And the crowd here in Dartford are loving this. 1, 2. I only got the 2 count out of that one. And Jackson has to keep on him. What a matchup. Sterling goes to the eyes. And this could be it. He hits the Sterling suplex with a 2 and the... Oh my goodness. I do not believe it. Jackson got out of the plex. And I think Sterling is arguing with the referee, saying that was a slow count. And there's the spine buster. 1, 2, 3, and Jackson wins the match. And there you see it, a history of rivalry between Sebastian P. Sterling, the man on your screen, and Union Jackson, who is in the ring. This, if you will, is the decider. It's 1 apiece here in NCW-UK. And Sterling already making trouble at ringside. He's got Mr. Rage with him in his corner. And that could prove to be the breaking point in this match. Rage will do anything he can. As these two guys get set, they lock up. Evenly matched in size and weight and height. Jackson rolls through and takes the arm of Sterling. Some good wrestling techniques as we kick off this match, and Sterling straight to the ropes. Breaking the hold, the referee is Danny Eels. As they go back into the lockup, Sterling takes the arm. Again, Jackson rolls through. Nice kip up. And again, Sterling into the ropes, saying the referee pushed him. Pardon me, Sterling saying Jackson pushed him. And so far, a technical and clean start to this match. I'm Alan Charles here on NCW-UK Pro. We have a great hour of wrestling for you. We're going to take a look at Hard Love a little bit later on. And in the main event, of course, Jez Wild and Ryu Kentera. And Sterling, who went to the ropes again, just caught the ropes between the legs as Jackson kicked them. The big atomic drop. And Sterling's had enough of that. He's outside the ring now, complaining and whinging. And the fans are loving this. Mr. Rage checking in. You got to keep your eye on him.
The big target.
Sterling has got to get back in the ring and gather some sort of pace in this contest. Rage, I think, trying to help out there. Not sure what sort of effect that's going to have.
Oh, you're in trouble now, little man.
Sterling with a head of steam. Jackson down behind. The schoolboy maneuver. And he got the 2 count out of that, and Sterling once again bails. Sterling will do this. He'll slow the pace, use every trick in the book to his own advantage. And this has got to be frustrating for Jackson. Jackson's calling Sterling back in. We have a great capacity crowd on hand here in Felixstowe for this edition of NCW-UK Pro. This venue, the Leisure Centre, has seen some great matches in recent years, courtesy of NCW and the stars that always turn up and work with us, and we thank the fans. Nice cartwheel manoeuvre out of that, and turns it around on Sterling with a big hip toss. The arm drag. And the flying leg lariat. Jackson is all over Sterling, who's trying to get out of the ring. And he grabbed Rage, and the power of Jackson was just too much as Rage hit the ring apron. And Jackson doing what he does best, bringing Sterling down to the mat in that front face lock. There's a lot of power there. Just holding Sterling down on the ground. Jackson may have more muscle mass, and switches now to the side headlock. Jackson in full control of this match at this time. And we'll see now what Sterling can do. Mr. Rage making more antagonizing and ridiculous comments at ringside, never shuts up. Sterling with the short fist into the midsection there, moves Jackson back into the corner now with the Irish whip. Follows him in, but Jackson gets the boot up. He's going up to the middle. And tremendous elevation on that cross body block. Got the 2 counts out of that one. Sterling is rocked with the inside cradle here with the 2, and some quick pinning combinations here. Another. As Jackson rolls through with that one, and Sterling's all over the place here, and had the presence of mind to drop down, and Jackson really hit hard outside the ring, and this isn't a good place for him to be. He's at the feet of Mr. Rage, who's throwing in a stomps while Sterling distracts the referee and rolls Jackson back in, and the tide appears to have turned in this match. Looks like Jackson hit the knee on his way out of the ring, and Sterling, believe me, will take advantage of that. Yanking on that leg, throwing in the kicks, and Jackson, who's been known to have trouble with his knees in the past, is in trouble now. Sterling may go for that figure 4, a move that he's favoured for many years, but not before Mr. Rage does more damage behind the referee's back. Danny Eels can only do so much. He's trying to watch 2 guys here, and to be honest, so far he's not doing a very good job of it. And Sterling has really slowed the pace, taking his time now to taunt the fans at ringside. And at every given opportunity, Mr. Rage is in there intervening in the match, helping out his man Sebastian P. Sterling. The clip there with the forearm, and Jackson has got to be in a lot of pain and a lot of trouble. And Sterling pulling on those ligaments and pulling on that knee level and using the ropes for even more leverage. Has the half Boston crab applied, and the referee's not in position to see what Sterling's doing. Mr. Rage is around there now. He's grabbed the hand of Sterling, adding even more pressure to an already devastating submission hold. You're not going to get a submission out of Dave Jackson too quickly. Sterling now moving Jackson to the ropes. I think we all know what's going to happen here as Mr. Rage also moves round to that side of the ring. And the referee doing what he can to tell Mr. Rage to move away, but Sterling gets the referee's attention, and Eels, the referee, is having trouble with this contest. It's like a 2-on-1 situation. Sterling already cheated Jackson out of one victory in Maidstone for NCW Late Night. And then on NCW Live in Dartford, and you see Sterling went through the ropes there. I think he went for the figure 4. But he's straight back in. And straight back to the knee. He's going to go for it again now. And Jackson, with the presence of mind to pull him down into the small package. He could have had him there. He didn't quite hold it tight enough. And Sterling is relentless. And this time he may get it. And he cinches in the figure 4. And Jackson's in a world of pain, and this could be the end for Jackson. Writhing in pain as Sterling again grabs the ropes. Eels thinks he saw something. And Jackson just grabbing the referee. And Sterling really pulling down on that middle rope, and the referee saw that, and he's going to instruct Sterling. Well, Sterling's not giving up. Sterling will not leave that rope alone, and he's being forced to break the hold. And he doesn't look too happy with the referee over the situation, but he may have done the damage. It may not be long now for Jackson. And Sterling with a head of steam. He hit the referee in the corner. Danny Eels goes down, and Jackson hits Sterling. We've got a flurry of clotheslines here. It's a big comeback with a body slam. Jackson favouring that knee, but drops the big forearm and the leg drop. And Eels was squashed in the corner. He's down, and Mr. Rage is in the ring now. And this is just completely broken down. The referee injured, and Rage and Sterling in the ring blatantly, laying in the stomps and attacking Jackson. Mr. Rage is getting out of there, and there's the Sterling Plex. This could be it now. 2, and... well, understandably Sterling not happy. I mean, he's been cheating, but Danny Eels, that was the most pathetic attempt to count I think we've ever seen. And Sterling turned his attention from Jackson, and there is the spine buster. And he got him. Jackson with the spine buster got Sterling. Sterling bails, and that's it. Uh-oh, Oh no, and Mr. Rage falls foul of the Spinebuster as well. It's a victory here on NCW-UK Pro for Dave Jackson. And what a contest.